Morning. It's Monday, March 12th, 2018. My name is Sean Patrick Hillman. I'm the CEO of Hill Story Marketing. And this is the Daily Mix TV. Hope you guys had a fab weekend. Hope you remember to spring forward yesterday. As much of a pain in the ass as it is, just remember, guys, it's a longer day cycle, which means you get to enjoy those spring days even more, and certainly those warm summer nights that we're all looking forward to coming up. You know, Kylie and I over the weekend ran into a little problem with one of our dogs, Rolo. He's got a little bit of an anxiety problem, and I'm bringing this up because I want to make sure that other pet owners understand what to do in this kind of situation. So our vet, I love her, Stephanie. She's such a rock star at Pure Paws in Hell's Kitchen on 42nd Street. She had prescribed puppy Xanax for Rolo in case these situations come up. So, you know, as serious as it is, just remember, guys, don't ever give your dogs medication, despite what's going on, without consulting your vet first. But I thought I would at least start your Monday off with a little bit of a smile, given this video. Now on to today's stories. Netflix has not been shy at all about its plans for global entertainment domination. With an $8 billion war chest to produce content this year alone, the streaming platform has steadily grown year over year. But interestingly enough, that growth does not seem to be coming from mobile. Now, this is despite what marketers and tech analysts alike have stated will be the future of content dissemination. Now, believe it or not, over 70% of the platform's users are in fact coming from traditional television sets, with only 10% on mobile. The reason why I bring this up is we're in the age of smart everything. I mean, smartphones, smart TVs, you name it. And most smart TVs have the capability of having the Netflix app installed on board, which means consumers don't need their mobile devices or an Apple TV or a satellite box in order to become a Netflix subscriber, and they don't need to stream it through their computers. Now, I bring this up because the same is true of mobile payment systems. Apple, Android, and Samsung Pay are just not mainstream yet. So less than 1% of all mobile users actually use their mobile wallet, according to a survey last month from Civic Science. My point is, when you're chasing a trend, make sure it is a viable business and marketing path for you. I've seen far too many stories lately of brands and companies shifting spend irresponsibly toward trend-chasing activities like mobile while sacrificing essential marketing platforms that can help grow their brand. The net here is simple, guys. Do your research to make sure the path you want to pursue is one where your consumer target lives. So as an example, the largest growth demographic in mobile devices is Hispanic American. So you've got a lot of people in the Hispanic and Latino communities who basically live on their smart devices, on their smartphones. Now, they are a huge consumer of streamed and branded content online. So that works. But when you look at how everybody makes their marketing decisions, a lot of brands have started this Me Too crap where they're chasing trends because other competitors are doing it. That is not going to increase your sales, and it sure as hell is not going to increase your profit, guys. Make sure you're doing what you're doing is healthy for your brand and not just a knee-jerk reaction to chase a trend. Speaking of trends, St. Patrick's Day, 5 days away. There are two brands that always trend and have massive sales around St. Patrick's Day. That's Bailey's Irish Cream and Guinness, both of which are owned by Diageo. Now, last year, Diageo launched a variant of their Bailey's Irish Cream using almond milk to offer a dairy-free variant to their customers. Well, it was such a raging success in the United States that they've now decided to launch it in the United Kingdom as well. It's a 13% alcohol by volume dairy-free version of Bailey's liquor liqueur called Bailey's Almond, and it replaces the cream with almond milk, almond oil, and vanilla essence, creating a smooth, nutty flavor. Now, I bring this up for a very simple reason. Timing is everything. And the fact that Diageo is doing this 5 days before St. Patrick's Day could not be more brilliant. Congratulations, guys. I can't wait to see what the results from this actually are. Now, Meredith Corporation, which purchased rival magazine publisher Time Inc. for almost $3 billion back in November, is planning to finish a review of the acquired titles over the next couple of months. The company will then announce any changes they're going to make, including a potential sale like Time and Sports Illustrated, as well as changes to other magazines' publishing frequency. That is a massive trend right now in publishing. In order to bring down costs, publishers have decided they're going to short the amount of times per year that they release a title. So instead of it being 12 times a year or once a month, they're going to 10 or they're going to 6 times a year, and they're going to augment it with additional content on their .com variant. Look, guys, in any M&A activity, you're going to have changes that not everyone's going to be happy with. So in the case of Meredith, in the case of most publishers, I'm hoping this is a temporary trend and they get back to that monthly frequency. Looks like 80s and 90s perennial teen mall favorite Claire's is close to filing for Chapter 11. The place where millions of young women have gotten their ears pierced is about $2 billion in debt, primarily thanks to a leveraged buyout by Apollo Global Management back in 2007. That's an abnormally high debt count, which means their interest rates are through the roof, and it's really hurting them. Look, the brand's been impacted by the perfect storm between the interest rates on the leveraged buyout, lower traffic in malls where they have their highest door count concentration, and higher costs of doing business. It's really, really hemorrhaging the brand. Now, there is some hope on the horizon here, folks. The retailer recently signed agreements for distribution with CVS and Giant Eagle to sell its goods in their doors. So even if they close their 3,000 plus doors, the brand is not going to go away anytime soon. We'll keep an eye on it for you, folks. Now, on the list of crap you just can't make up, and this is a personal opinion having nothing to do with Hill Story, having nothing to do with the Daily Mix TV, but Scientology TV, oh my God, please, no. The Church of Scientology tweeted out over the weekend that they're going to debut Scientology TV today on places like DirecTV, Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, and so on, as well as online at Scientology.tv. Now, the church made preview videos that it said it would run atop YouTube's homepage for about 24 hours. And one flashy ad suggested the network will include original series such as L. Ron Hubbard in his own voice and Meet a Scientologist. You just honestly can't make this crap up. Their Twitter handle, at Scientology TV, tweeted out, "It's time for us to tell our story." Now, I don't know whether to be happy or scared about this. Happy because people will finally see, again, in my own opinion, Scientology for the con that it is, and scared because a lot of people are sheep, and there is a danger that this cult could soon spread its wings beyond Hollywood. Now, over this weekend, I got an email asking me to MC an event for Petco Foundation, Petco, and the Mayor's Alliance for New York City's Animals, as well as Mutts and Wholehearted. It's called the All for Love Adoption Rally. It's going to take place on Sunday, March 25th from noon to 5 o'clock in New York's Union Square Park, directly across from Petco Union Square on the corner of 17th and Broadway. It's about celebrating the love that saves animals' lives. It's going to feature the world's largest mosaic mural of adopted pets, which will come to life. And it's featuring photos of people and their adopted pets that they submitted online. So I'm going to get into this more later in this week and then again next week as we get closer to the event. But there's going to be adoptable pets available there. There's going to be a lot of fun family activities. Look, I host Adopt-A-Palooza for Petco and the Mayor's Alliance and the Petco Foundation every year, twice a year. It's always in May and in September. This is an add-on event. It's something very special for the All for Love program that Petco Foundation started last year. So look for a lot of really fun activities and certainly a lot of loving forever friends looking for a new and responsible and loving home. So again, next, it's going to be Sunday, March 25th from noon to 5 in New York City's Union Square Park, directly across from Petco Union Square. My name is Sean Patrick Hillman. I'm the CEO of Hill Story Marketing. I'm also the editor-in-chief of the Daily Mix TV. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope your Monday is great. We'll catch you tomorrow.